Okay, so this is a project that I've wanted to do for a hot minute now. All of these are Topo Chico bottle bottoms, and they're nice ones. My boy Ian, shoutouts to my boy Ian. You're gonna be watching this video, right, Ian? Yeah, what a guy. He's a legend, massive legend. He drinks Topo Chico, and he drinks the bigger sized ones, which have this lovely thick aqua glass bottom. And as you can see, is that an imposter? No. As you can see, I got a poo ton of them, which is fine because, like I said, they are fantastic. So something that I've wanted to do is make a point cache. So that's basically taking all of these and turning them, or at least like maybe not all of them, most of these, and making like a set of, you know, maybe 5 or so of the same exact point style. I was inspired by the Cahokia mound. I believe it was Cahokia mound 72. Throw a picture up on screen, me, and show them the magnificence of the finds from Cahokia mound 72. These are all Cahokia points. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. It was from a burial mound, and I got to thinking, well, what better thing to do to practice that sort of thing than to try and make something like that? And I had a bunch of these bottle bottoms, which are, you know, consistent. I think this is an imposter. I don't know. He's different than the other ones, but I'm gonna roll with him. He can exist with these ones. Yeah, he's a bit different. I don't know. No, it'll be the first one we start with. I'm gonna make a point cache of all of those. So I'm gonna make some Cahokia points. I'm gonna have to turn to the page of my book and give my indirect out of here a good sharpening. Since it's glass, I don't think it's gonna be too terribly bad. I think it's going to be quite enjoyable, and because they're flat, it shouldn't be too bad. I'll probably make a YouTube playlist with all of these, just to have them all in one spot. It's going to be like a little point cache series, and I might not like upload them in a succession. I might try to break up the monotony, because, you know, imagine having to do 5 videos of this stuff. I think y'all would get a little bored, much like me. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We are going to make some of that stuff. So where is my, I need my finger tape. What do we got? What do we got on the line for finger tape? We got military tape this year. Or not this year, but this roll. I went through the other roll. I do have another roll that's just flesh colored. That's boring. I'm putting this against my one finger because, as you can see, I'm starting to nick myself up there. I don't like wearing my glove on this hand because my hands, I swear, are 2 different sizes. And that sounds crazy, but my glove fits fine on my left hand, but on my right hand, the glove is just too small, and it is annoying. It drives me nuts. I feel like I'm getting pulled in 2 different directions. So I just tape this finger because when I'm pressure flaking, occasionally I rub this up against the pressure flaking pad. Probably not how you're supposed to do it. I don't care. It works for me. So that's where that was. So yeah, we are gonna do some Cahokia points, and we're gonna start with Lit Imposter here, because I don't know. He didn't. I don't think he's a part of the group, the clique. I think he's wandered in, but because he stuck out to me, I'm using him to make something special. So, process with this sort of thing. We are going to take this concave. Yeah, convex is up. Concave. We're going to take this concave surface, and what we're going to do is we're going to trim these sides back in to make this flat, because flakes are going to love running up here. Flakes love running along concave surfaces like that. They love it. Surfaces like this, not so much. So that's going to be kind of the main process. I might batch some of these off camera, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet. Like I said, this is just kind of a project that I've wanted to do. I should have warmed up a little bit. I just came off of that Cahokia flint, which was fantastic. That was my video I made before this. I will say too about these Topo Chico bottles, they're quite nice. I think they're tempered just perfectly. They're not like the super duper, super duper turbo temper that makes you run into issues with hardness and stuff. Sometimes you can run into that when doing bottle bottoms. These ones, don't know, I want to say that they're right in that sweet spot. So I'm just going to try to take care of this edge. I want to break into it just a little bit without messing myself up. See if I can, because again, we want to take care of all that. That was a good flake right there. It took off all the texturing on the bottom there. So what that's doing is smoothing this all out. And that's what we like. We need that. But yeah, Ian, this series is for you, brother. I appreciate the bottle bottoms. I have another bottle bottom video that I'm probably going to make here for my boy Jacob. He got me, it's all the way over there. I can't reach, otherwise I'd show you guys. He got me, I don't know, I've never seen a bottle bottom as thick as the thing that he got me. It's alcohol of some kind. I don't know what, but, oh, wee woo, wee woo, bleeding. Got blood all over my pants now. Dang it. I knew that was going to happen. This is welcome to Bottle Glass, ladies and gentlemen, where you bleed a lot. So I just want to wrap myself up in protective crap because it's like it just gets everywhere. This is the only thing I don't really like about bottle glass. It's messier than obsidian, but yeah. Anyways, back to Jacob's bottle. I've never seen an alcohol bottle with a bottom as thick as that thing, because it is a doozy. I'm going to try to make a nice little instructional video on how to reduce a bottle bottom. I want to see if I can kind of try and flex a little bit of knowledge, even though I'm not very far in, so I don't know. This is, you'll have to, hold on. You have to take it as it is, kinda, but why? Why is it being so difficult? I need to go down? I think I need to go down. Okay, come on. Also, is this a good angle for you guys? Can you see what's going on? Do I need to get it closer at all? Wait, I don't know. Oh, is that better? Maybe? Potentially? Possibly? I don't know. You guys gotta tell me. I read the comments. Those of you who comment, I do respond. I respond to every comment. I do appreciate the engagement y'all give me. It's a massive help. That's a really sharp piece. That's a hunter-killer piece right there. That thing will bite me. Okay. I don't know. I thought about doing other point styles to cache, but I don't know. The Cahokia cache was, you know, it's like an existing cache in a point style that looks pretty darn good. I mean, I like Cahokia points. They're pretty attractive looking. I wouldn't mind having a bunch of them, especially out of this stuff. So, it kind of, you know, influenced the decision. I kind of want to start, I feel like I should start shaping a little bit. Just a little bit. No. Thank you. See that? Tried to misbehave, because now we're getting that convexity taken care of a little bit. We've smoothed it out. We just got to take care of that dish now. It's not going to focus on it because there's nothing over there to focus on. Maybe my finger? No? No. But yeah, it's bowl shaped. We still got to take some flakes off into that. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take my center line of these flakes and I'm going to move it down just a little bit. So I'm going to flake in the opposite direction that I want it to move. So I'm going to flake towards the concave side. Try not to do anything too crazy. No. No. Excuse me. Thank you. Man, this, I feel like I'm wussing out a little bit. I think I might be. I don't know. I think I was. I'm trying to be careful because that, I don't know, that makes me anxious right there. That weird little spot. I could see this garbage splitting. No, I just took care of it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're good. It's all rainbows and sunshine now. Yeah. You need to move that center line up just a little bit. Take care of it. This will kind of be, I don't know, this might be the basis. We'll have to see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make them true Cahokias, because that'd be, I don't know. I don't want to waste too much of this glass, but at the same time, I might have to. I feel like certain point styles lend themselves to round bottle bottoms a bit better than some others. Going pretty good. Just kind of working my way downtown, walking fast. I know that's what you all thought of. You can say it. Popped in your brain. Okay, so let's take care of some of this. Let's shoot one this way. That really didn't do a whole lot. No. It's not too bad. There we go. You can kind of see the circle and that shadow, that rim that goes around. That's kind of where the concavity ends. So if I can get flakes that run past that, we're golden. I felt more glass touch me. Wanted to hurt me, wanted to bite me. Can't, won't win. I'll bite it back. No. There we go. I also got to try to figure out the direction I want to start taking this to make it a little bit more triangular. I guess there's a bunch of different things that I could do to accomplish that. I still feel like, I don't know, I feel like we're not getting, it's focusing in on the wrong stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if this new camera's working out okay. I always get worried about the filming, because I don't want to go through all this work and, have something that's just bungled and not usable. So like right there, I can tell that I'm too far at the top of the screen. It's a little bit better, I think. Let's see. Let's see. I'm thinking, yeah, I really want to start shaping stuff. Maybe I'll try to go triangular in there. If I had my marker, I'd draw it out, because sometimes that can help me kind of get an idea of where I'm going. It's like, it's not really quite having, wait a minute. Hold on. I do got one. So we're going to see here. We're going to see about trying to, Cahokias aren't super duper long. So I might try to do something that's just very, very preliminary, just to kind of give me an idea. Because, like I said, this will kind of be the template. Once I have my template, I shouldn't be too bad. But, yeah, that's a lot of help. Believe it or not. Okay. And honestly, it doesn't go all too well. My boy Ian, he can hook me up with more. Like I said, Bro loves this stuff. It's awesome. It's great. It's great for me. It's good for him. Yeah, we're getting Like I said, I'm going to try to leave the top surface just a little bit, because you can really flake easily over that. It's like the most perfect thing ever. So stuff will usually be very, very cooperative. Most of the time you don't have a whole lot to worry about. Honestly, I bet I could have split these bottle bottoms and probably gotten 2 points out of 1, but yeah, I'm a little lazy. I don't feel like doing that. I'll just burn through them. Nice. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Just gonna make sure I thin it evenly, because up at the tip there, still got a little bit of that concavity that I want to flatten out. I want to start working on this. Is that a crack? I think I saw a crack. That's no good. No, it's gone now. That's always so nice when you have like a crack and it's just, you know, you can tell. You're like, I hope that didn't go too deep. And then you find it and you flake it off and you're like, yes, perfect. That's exactly what I needed. And I don't know how consistent my sizing and stuff will be throughout all these. Again, I've really not done anything like this before, so it's kind of an experiment. I want to hold myself to trying to do at least one of these a week. And it's going to be extra nice if I'm working obsidian, because then I could always do this as a warm-up. Because I will upload my failures. I will. I know some people don't really like that, because they're just like, well, why would you even bother? Like, I don't know. Because I'm human, I guess. I make mistakes. I mess up my points. By no means a master at this. I'm far from it. The Nappin I went to recently showed me that. And there are a lot of guys out here that are very good at what they do. And heck, even they mess up sometimes too. It's just the frequency. And there are things that'll make you mess up that just really are out of your control. Like, you know, you got junk in the rock. Or if something else is just kind of wonky. I really want to move that center line up. We have that weird dip that's back here, because you can still kind of see the concavity. I do want to take care of that. Might have to do a little bit of center line shifting. I think I'm going to get it. I think I might be able to clean it up actually. So yeah, that whole low area right there. Let's see. Not bad. Try again. That was good. That was also good. That was very good. One more. Also very good. Did I do it? Sort of. I'll be able to thin this down up here. That'll be easy. Like I said, the flakes will love to travel along this curved surface. It's just how they are. It's just the dynamics of flakes. Again, it's another nice thing about working bottle bottoms. So you can just, you know, you can just send them. Look at those. They're just cruising. Might end up getting rid of my studs. Oh no. I'm gonna be driving blind. No. Ew. I don't like that one. That one felt funny. It felt squishy. I don't know. So when you get a flake and it just doesn't feel right, and you're like, ah. Hey. Yuck. That was gross. Whoa. I gotta... I can't really let that hang out, because if that's got a crack to it, I don't want that growing and breaking this. I think we're going to be okay, though. As long as I get that off of there. There we go. Okay. Don't quite want to thin the middle of that yet. I do want to thin that, though, because it's kind of... It's got misproportions, so I'm going to go this way a little bit. Move that. Whoa, when did that happen? That bite. Oh, was that my thing? Was that my oopsie daisy? I think that was my oopsie daisy. See, that's why I wanted to take care of that. It'll just get you. Some of these rough edges here. See what we're dealing with here. They're doing pretty darn okay so far. Just have a couple things that we got to start cleaning up a little bit, like thinning stuff out just a smidge. Which again shouldn't be too bad since we left all the thickness on that. On that convex surface. Excuse me. That didn't feel... I didn't entirely enjoy how that flake felt either. Actually, you know what? I know what it is. The tip of my tool I'm not getting good copper to glass contact. I think I was getting a bit of material buildup in there. And it kind of like, it'll get soft and like not really feather out, but it'll just kind of get some weirdness to it, you know? And then you won't get a good material to tool contact, and that can cause issues. You always want your material to cool, holy smokes. You always want your material and tool contact to be relatively good, because that way all the force that you're directing goes where it needs to go. And that way you're giving yourself a good chance of it doing what it's supposed to, because it will misbehave if you don't. Or if it doesn't. You're all right one. I'm be careful with these. No. I'm getting some weirdness. Might be starting to be a chicken too. Sometimes you can't chicken out with this stuff. You gotta commit to your strikes. I should be left with disappointment. Here. Doing pretty good though. Still got some thinning that I'd like to do. sure. I got a grinding stone too, like for knives. This is pretty nice, especially when you're using like glass and stuff, because sometimes when you use like a very heavy abrader that's coarse, you can run into issues. You'll give the edges microfractures and such, which are not good. Just like whatever the heck's going on there. Oh my. See, I might have over abraded that and made it extremely hard. My bad, my bad. Try not to do that next time. I gotta really steepen. Yikes. Yeah, I don't want to hit that too hard because I could snap that tip off. I could overshoot it super easy. Give me there. You know, let's just do a pass with this. With the pressure flaker. So this is a horrible angle for me to be pressure flaking at. It's like way up high. But we're getting there. We're getting that triangular shape going. This stuff does pressure flake nicely. It's hard for me to get my legs in when I'm recording from this this angle. Like my legs, using them to assist with the pressure flaking, because this is now all just wrist work, which isn't too bad when it's glass, but when it's stone, a little bit of a pain, like an actual physical pain. I need to still narrow these sides in. Might use my, switch this out. Where is it? My precision. 3D printed that. I will say though, it scares me because this thing's like turbo. It's wonderful. It's a blessing. It's saved my bacon plenty of times, but I also know its limits, which is why I'm not going to do the tip with it, because it will overshoot 100%. It loves overshooting. It's like a baseball dude who can only hit home runs. It's like, that's great, dude. That's awesome. That's really cool. But can we not? Like, I just kind of want to, you know, get this squared away here. This needs to be much more narrow for a Cahokia. It's still very, very wide. Ooh. I don't like that. It scared me a little bit. It scared me a lot, actually. I did not like that. Ooh, I dove that one bad. It's okay. Let's see here. Nice. Yucky. Yucky. We don't like that. Yeah, I might have to start doing pressure flaker work on this. I'm getting spooked by some things. There's certain things, and I want to trim this down with control before it gets super duper thin. Because I still need to bring these sides in a good bit. They need to be just steeper. This triangle needs to be steeper because this is far too wide for a Cahokia. To the side. And it will give me the chance to see how this thing, how well this camera records macro stuff. The pressure flaking work. Crunch. Yeah. So I still need to bring this in to about, let's see, I'm going to try to zigzag it. So I still need to shave this in a good ways. A little bit better. Some stuff out of the middle there. And I need to move my center line up on that tip because that tip is way too low. I think I might be able to take a couple indirect flakes there because it's pretty darn thin, or thick, rather. Sorry. Here. That was a good one. Shot nicely across. And shot nicely across. Very nice one. Still gotta fix that G-dang step that I put in right there. Why did I do that? Who did that? Whose idea was that? Who's driving this boat? Me? Oh. Well. It's true. Scary. Scary tip work. And see, I don't like that. The thing about glass is that you don't need to like really crank on it for it to do what it's going to do, usually, because it's very cooperative, or it tends to be. It's not always. Sometimes it likes to be rebellious, do its own thing. And we all had our phases like that. We all did. Let's see, I don't like how that looks. I kind of want to braid that more, but let's be stupid. I didn't do anything. There's a high spot there. Let's try to do it again. Why is it taking pieces of my tool? Don't do that. Quit wrecking my stuff. I think I need to move the center line down just a little bit. Some of that. Same thing with a bit of this over here. We're getting to the spooky stages, if I'm being honest. Make sure that base stays flat. This is the thing about Cahokias, they're very, very, very triangular. Forget what time period are Cahokias from. I think they're archaic. Are they woodland? I don't know. I forget. I'm in the focus zone right now. I need to be. That's when the rubber meets the road for a lot of stuff. I feel like we have a long ways to go, but we're getting close. And I'm going to do these videos all in one part. I'm not going to try to break them up, because I noticed a lot of my two-part videos have absolutely terrible views. Like, everybody watches the first part and they're like, oh, okay. And it's like, but I finished the point and actually made something cool in the second part. What? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Because, yeah, we got to still narrow this down just a bit more. Oh, it's getting scary. When the shakes start hitting. I can't do that. I can't do that with that. I'll blow it up. I will blow it up. You asked me how many tips I've blown off with that thing. Oh, doggy. Oh, doggy. Thing, a lot. Like, a lot. A substantial quantity that I'd almost be embarrassed to admit. That is why I'm so hesitant with it around the tip of points. because it will just do it. It does not care. It's only what it does is it goes, oh, you want a flake? Okay, here you go. And it shoots it. Excuse me. What is happening? I was being weird there for a second. We're getting there. I still want to bring the one edge in. I just don't feel like it's narrow enough yet. I could reference the book. Maybe it is. I don't know. That actually might be a good idea so I can figure out if I want to keep her going. Even though I do kind of got to keep it going because I still got to take care of that tip. That tip needs to be pointy. Let's... What region are they from? 1 second. Here, I'll pause the video. Hold on. Okay. Got the book out. I'm actually not doing too bad, I don't think. I am big, though. It is a little too big for some of these, so I do need to reduce the size. But profile-wise, we're not doing the worst. Okay. Alright, well, that's nice to know. Ugh. Oy. Did I mention that it's beautiful out today? It's wonderful. It is absolutely magnificent. It's not like 500,000 degrees with 100% humidity. Of course, I'm being dramatic, but I don't know. I can withstand a bit of heat. I don't mind it. Sometimes it can be cozy, but the second that you tack on a bunch of humidity to that, your boy starts suffering. It's no good. Hate to see it, really. I hate to do it to me. Okay, what am I doing here? Still need like a good bit of narrowness to it. I'm gonna try and this is just a lot of trimming. Part of me almost wants to just make some larger sized ones so that I don't, every single time I make one of these, you don't have to struggle through me struggling. Because that's getting there. It's getting really close. It's just not quite there yet. Let's say maybe another pass. I think I just got poked by something. Don't know what. Don't care. That's just how glass is. It's like, oh, I got poked. And then you just keep going. Because, you know, it's just how it be. Thin this out more. It's substantially thin. Or the Cahokias were substantially thin, I want to say. At least the examples that I've seen, maybe that's just the 1%. of the 1% stuff, but sorry if that's like way off to the side too. As I said before, I gotta be on my A game when I'm using this indirect. I don't like this. Okay, we're good. Because it will ruin my day. So this grinding stone also helps me to get like super duper square edges. We're getting real close. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that either. Yuck. More pressure. Ooh, I messed it up. I didn't even see that. I goofed the tip. Dang it. Oh, I should have been paying attention to that. Darn it. I need to really narrow this down now. Because again, it's kind of crooked, so it's kind of giving a weird illusion. Dang it, there's a lump in there that is just not cooperating right there. It's not coming out, and it's bothering me. And I don't think I should let it bother me, because I'm gonna end up putting myself in a situation where I get in trouble, or I make trouble for myself. Dang. Again, messiness of glass. It's all over. Still need to trim this back a bit more. Still seems a bit curved. Trying to figure out. Sorry if I keep bumping the camera. I got the tripod all bent, kind of funny looking. I'm gonna fix the bottom, because I think the bottom is what's throwing me off, because it's crooked. See how it makes the point sit crooked? Probably not. No? Am I crazy? I'm not crazy. I'm right. Okay. I really want to take that off. save the tip for the end so that I can really not have to focus too much on it. Because sometimes with those very delicate features, put them in early, you end up losing them. And then you're just like, well, what the heck? I'm doing it again. Taking chunks over the side. We had it fine. Let's not take any more. I do, however, need to start using this again. Oh, crap. Oh, I really want to move my center line down a bit more. Yeah, I don't like that. Can't think of it from here, though. Watch this. Scary. Stupid thing. Ouch. There's a couple that are scary up here that I just know that I can't take. Like that one right there. I just can't do that one. I'm gonna need to pressure flake it. Don't mind me, I'm gonna get rid of it off camera. If it breaks, it breaks. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah. I'm getting jumbled here, trying to figure out how to hold this to actually drive nice flakes and then keep it on camera as well. I don't think I can. I'm not that good yet. So like I said, this is a lot of wrist action, which is really, really exhausting. I'm sure there are better ways to do this, but that's what I got. I still need to thin this back end a good bit if I want to be able to do the notching on it. It's way too thick as it stands. Honestly, the whole point's a bit thick, but it just is what it is. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's back and forth between so much pressure and indirect. How are we doing for time? Oh boy, yeah, this is gonna be an hour and 30 minutes, I bet. I still need to notch this. Maybe I won't be too bad with the notching. Who knows? Whatever. Yes, there are things on there that I know that I could fix, but I don't want to bother with them. Oh boy. We're gonna do the fun notching. We do a pretty deep notches. I'm gonna get out my horseshoe nail flaker. That was dumb as a word I can't use. Clean that up just a little bit if I can. Okay. So looking at them, I always mess up because the notches are higher than they would normally think. So put one there. I gotta line that up. This is where I always mess up. It's like straight across, right in there. Here. No. I need to sharpen the nail. I'm going to be not talking a whole lot during the notching because this is my struggle. I'm not particularly good at it. Maybe by the end of this, maybe I will be. Who knows? Running into issues like always. Here. I don't know, I might have stalled that one already. Dang it, I should have joined the fastest time to stall a notch challenge. Yeah, she stalled. Dang it. Well, those are pathetic. But it is what it is. I could cheat a little bit. I'm gonna cheat. Here's a Cahokia point that has this kind of base. And this will arguably take a bunch of the stress off of me for the super deep notching. I'm just going to do it the right amount. So realistically, I want kind of the notch length to be about even. But think about how far that is, how far that's in. I want to try to reach at least close to that. So that's going to be what I'm going to shoot for. I can't remember if I rounded that off on accident or if that was just what happened. Either way, I'm going to have to trim it up just a little bit, which, you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see here now. I'll try to take a couple thinning flakes. That did not work. Again, trying to film this, and I'm crooked too, my goodness. Double whammy. Trying to film this and also doing good pressure flaking, or notching. Sorry. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, see, now I'm kind of messing it up because this, these notches are kind of supposed to be the same width. I'm kind of really bunging up now. Oh, it's not even straight, is it? Oh, and the fact that I don't have that end there. Oh, it's awful. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll get better, like I said. Theoretically, I shouldn't get worse, right? Hold on. Yeah, that's just going to kind of have to be where we call it. Because it is. It's just the best that I can do. I'm going to try to shape this just a little bit. Try to make it pointy. It's pointy enough to match. If I can at least get some symmetry. I'll be a little happy. I guess I can go through now. I like using the flat edge of this horseshoe nail to kind of go through and pick out stuff. Wants me to sharpen stuff up just a little bit more. This side's not too bad though. That tip though, not a fan of that. That needs to be pointy. Because Cahokias are pointy, pointy, pointy. There we go. suppose. Reasonably enough, a Cahokia. Better try and get a thumbnail while we're at it. Oh, I could get it bigger. Yeah. Super. Yeah. It's alright. I feel like I could have done a little bit better if I wasn't on camera. But, you know, as far as points go, it's not bad at all. Maybe I'll get a little better as time goes on. This could kill a deer, that's for sure. I'll tell you that much. This thing is sharp. Yeah, when I did 1 hour and 6 minutes, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, this will be the first video in that Cahokia cache challenge. Come back next week where I try to do another one. Awesome. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the other ones. Peace.